Because Injustice 2 released the complete Legendary Edition, it's safe to say that any more DLC content for the game is pretty much over, which means it's time for NetherRealm to work on their next project, Mortal Kombat 11, one of my favorite series of all time. Mine is MadDoggGames, and because of the Mortal Kombat hype starting back up, I thought this would be a perfect time to make a list of the 10 things I want to see in Mortal Kombat 11. But before we start on this list, let me know in the comments down below what things you guys are looking forward in Mortal Kombat 11. It can be a story thing, characters, or mechanics of the game. And while you're down there, please sure to hit that like button as it helps me out. With that being said, let us get started. Number 10. Game Mechanics. Comparing Mortal Kombat 9 to Mortal Kombat X, there was quite a drastic change to the mechanics. Mortal Kombat X had more juggle potential, running mechanics and interactables were added, variation system was introduced, and there were more 50-50s. And overall, I think Mortal Kombat X's game mechanics was a huge success, because there were so many ways to get in your opponent and pressure them, which made it very interesting to watch in tournaments. But the biggest reason why I enjoyed Mortal Kombat X was because of the variation system. I definitely would like to see this return. I feel like Mortal Kombat X will keep the variation system, while Injustice will keep the gear system. You know, something to keep the two franchises different. Now, the variation system made the game a little bit harder to balance, but I felt like it gave the game a whole lot of depth. You get to explore the new tools your favorite character has and choose what playstyle fits you the best. This to me made the game very fun to play. Also, I want the run cancel mechanic to return. You know, the cancel you can do with Johnny Cage A-List, Aaron Black Marksman, Jax Heavy Weapons, Liu Kang Dragon Fire, Scorpion Hellfire, you know, all of that variations. I want the run cancel to return. I love this system because it gives you a new opportunity to make mix-ups and combos, and this is what made me fall in love with this game. Number 9. Less DLC guest characters. NetherRealm's recent titles such as Mortal Kombat X and Injustice 2 offer many guest characters in their DLCs. Although it's good for the casual audience, it leaves us hardcore fans a little bit disappointed, because either way you look at it, they take a spot of an MK character that definitely deserved it. And because a guest character won't be in the next game, I see no point in being there. I think having one rivalry is enough. I know this may be too much to ask, but it makes sense to have the majority of Mortal Kombat have more Mortal Kombat DLC characters instead of guest characters. Doing this will give unpopular characters a chance to grow in the franchise. I want to see characters I'm not too familiar from the story join the roster. For example, we could have gotten Rain, Fujin, Serena, Frost, Li Mei, or Baraka as DLC. Now, we did get some characters like Tremor, Baracho, Tanya, and Scarlet in the past as DLC, but I would like to see this continue getting more Mortal Kombat characters. When Kombat Pack 2 came out, I was very disappointed because I didn't like how the first Kombat Pack, 2 of the 4 were guest characters, and the second Kombat Pack, another 2 of the 4 were also guest characters, which means 4 of the 8 characters we got were guest characters. Please NetherRealm, I don't want to see the whole DLC made up of half guest characters like they did in MKX. Number 8. Having multiverse in Mortal Kombat 11. I think Injustice 2 did very well on its multiverse mode because it allows us to work for something and adds more to the single player content. But instead of calling it multiverse, they should call it multi-realms. I think it would be a cool idea to see realms for us to beat and unlock fancy cosmetics, currency, or any special items for our characters. Another reason I think they should add this feature is because it gives us another reason to come back and play the game and unlock a very cool skin that comes out. But the only thing that I don't like about this is that this seems like the only way Injustice 2 players earn big mother boxes or earn the best gear. I love playing online because I can gain experience and feel challenged at the same time, because human reaction is unpredictable and AIs are not. If this was implemented in Mortal Kombat 11, I just hope we can also earn cool cosmetics in online mode. That will motivate some people to play online more, which I think is a cool reward too. Number 7. More female characters. This is one thing that you'll notice in NetherRealm's games. There's not many female characters. If you take a look at Mortal Kombat X's roster, they have a total of 7 female characters, and Injustice 2 had a total of 9 female characters, which when you look at the roster as a whole, MKX had a total of 33 characters, and Injustice 2 had a total of 38 unless you count Triborg and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as each character, but I will just make them as one since they have similar attacks. But anyways, that is a very small amount. Maybe there's a reason behind it, such as they might not be as popular, or I don't know, maybe it has to do with the hitbox or something. But I think it's very important for NetherRealm to give female characters the spotlight and have a diverse roster. Going into Mortal Kombat 11, I think it's a perfect time to add more female characters that didn't get the chance to be in Mortal Kombat X, such as Jade, Serena, Frost, Li Mei, Scarlet, Sindel, and so on. Number 6. Having more alities. In other words, more finishers. In the past, Mortal Kombat offered many more types of finishers, such as babalities, animalities, harakiri, and even friendships. Going into Mortal Kombat 11, I would like to see these options return, because I think having more varieties on how to finish the opponent will be a very exciting thing to have in a game. And not just some gruesome enders, but like to see something funny or friendly enders will be awesome to have as well. I enjoyed the babalities in Mortal Kombat 9, so I would definitely want this to return. As for animalities, it can be the character's spirit animal to kill them off. Think of it like Harley Quinn's super from Injustice 2, but more bloody and gore. Because if they change it into an animal, I see that not making sense, and having Harakiri would be a very unique thing to have again, even though I doubt they bring it back. But the most I want to see return is friendship enders. I mean, imagine you played a good opponent and you want to show some respect. Well, friendship enders will be a good way to do that, and especially now because how YouTube is not liking the fatalities in Mortal Kombat, I think this will be an awesome alternative. Number 5. The game needs more colors. One of the things you'll notice when playing MKX is how desaturated the colors are. All the maps and characters have like a gray dark tone filter, which everything looks dull. Now that I think about it, every time I play online, I always select Emperor's Courtyard stage to fight on because I love how the sky is blue and the sun is up and the stage has more bright colors than any other stages in the game. I want to see more stages and colors like this in their next game. Maybe I say this because of all the games I've been playing recently, like Fortnite, Overwatch, Street Fighter, and Injustice 2 have many bright colors. Going into Mortal Kombat 11, I want to see a nice balance of colors like they did back in MK9. They definitely stepped up on their colors in Injustice 2, which is a nice start, but MK9 I think did a great job of having a mix of dark and light colors in the game. Number 4. Being able to customize your character. Injustice 2 having the gear system was the key of its overall success. Although it wasn't perfect, the fact that you get to customize your character is the best part about the new system. I would like a similar element being done in Mortal Kombat 11. I don't want the stats, I just want cosmetics. I love the fact that each person online gets to look different, which I think adds a bit fun element to the game. Having my Johnny Cage or Kenshi look different from another player just seemed awesome and a sweet way to show off. The reason why to add this is that this can finally give us another reason to play the game more. There'll be more ways to unlock more stuff like shaders or cosmetics or even outros, and I would like to unlock them, which gives me another reason to play online more. Number 3. Having tag team mode return. One reason why I enjoyed Mortal Kombat 9 so much was because of their tag team mode. I think this mode made the game so much better because I get to put my favorite characters together and fight. It was so chaotic because you might be fighting against a close quarter character first, then in the middle of the fight, your opponent switch it up to zoning playstyle. Going into Mortal Kombat 11, I just hope we get to see this mode return. Having the ability to play with someone is why I enjoyed Mortal Kombat 9 so much. Imagine the online collabs on YouTube, a 2-on-2 mode against another player. Your favorite YouTubers playing against other people online would make an awesome series. And you know, team games recently has been the reason why games are so successful. It will also be awesome to complete Endless Tower together or other modes like that. Now, it can be a little challenging for NetherRealm since we do know they have intro dialogues in their games, but at this point, I don't think they need to worry about that. We can just skip to the fight as long as we get this mode, I am fine. Number 2. The game needs more DLC stages. Now, this may be difficult to actually achieve because of the time and resources NetherRealm has to put into, but I would like you guys to hear me out. I definitely wanted to put this on this list because I think this helps bring people back and be excited for the game a little longer. Now, the reason why I am bringing this topic up is because the fact that Injustice 2 did not get any DLC stages even though it's been a year into the game. And Mortal Kombat X only got one DLC stage after a year when it was out. Now, I think the lack of stages is due to NetherRealm focusing on finishing the DLC characters before they are out. But ultimately, I think if they want people to be excited in coming back in the long run, they should also offer DLC stages. I'm gonna go a little bit off topic, but there is a reason why games like Fortnite and Overwatch continue to be so good in the long run, and that is because of the long-term DLC. Yes, there are different types of games, but ultimately, I wish Mortal Kombat 11 gets more DLC into more than 1 year of the game. I think they should break the routine and support it for years, kinda like Killer Instinct with long-term DLC. Number 1. A new tier ranking system. This is a system that I always wanted in NetherRealm's games, where we place in the beginner tier level and then have to work our way up the ranks to a higher tier level. I feel like having this type of ranking system will give the game a more serious competitive feel when playing online. You also get rewarded for winning, which I think helps motivate more people to improve, because the new ranking system will give you an idea on where your skill level is at. I definitely love games that have this type of system because it rewards you currency for winning online, and then you can use it for cosmetics and things like that. Now, one of the problems for not having this ranking system is that the current system can feel broken sometimes. There were times where I played against someone new, but then the next match is against someone with far more experience. This to me can ruin a player's experience for the game, and offering this kind of new ranking system can definitely fix that. Another reason why I want this new ranking system is because I also want to be rewarded for playing online more. One of the things I really didn't like about Injustice 2 is that it only rewards people playing multiverse or things outside of online mode. I honestly don't like playing against AIs because to me, the real way to improve is by playing online. Not to mention other fighting games like Street Fighter V and Tekken 7 offer this new kind of ranking system. So I would like NetherRealm to also offer this ranking system too. And this concludes the 10 things I want to see in Mortal Kombat 11. Again, let me know in the comments down below what things you guys are looking forward in Mortal Kombat 11. I can't wait for the announcement soon. I haven't been this excited for a game since 2015. Anyways guys, if you guys enjoyed my Mortal Kombat 11 topic video, let me know if you did by giving this video a like. And I'll make more videos talking about Mortal Kombat 11 again soon. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you guys know right away when my videos go live. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is MadDoggGames, and I'll see you guys next time.